Hi, let's talk a little bit about Act 3, Scene 2 of Midsummer Night's Dream. I've selected two speeches, both from the same conversation, and the speaker in both of these little chunks is Hermia. First, she arrives and meets with Lysander, not knowing that Lysander has abandoned her because he's suddenly fallen in love with Helena. Later on, Lysander actually tells Hermia, whom he was about to marry, that he hates her, and Hermia wonders if it's possible for him to do anything worse than to hate her. So let's look at this first passage. Hermia is describing how she found Lysander. She says that instead of being able to see him because it's dark, she heard him. Dark night that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. In other words, your eyes don't work, so your ears work. Thou art not by mine eyne, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I thank it, brought it to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so? So she wants to know why he left her. There's all kinds of switched word order happening here, too. The ear more quick. From the eye his function takes. Instead of saying night takes function from the eye, says dark night that from the eye the function takes. Of course, this creates rhymes here. And it's not only the rhymes that are being captured, but we've also got a sense of changed syntax, and that makes things a little bit more interesting. Let's look at the second passage. What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore, O me? What news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are not you Lysander? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? This idea of identity being confused goes through many, many Shakespeare plays. Lear asks himself, am I not Lear? And he also says, will someone tell me who I am? We always, whenever we have a crisis situation, we have people asking who they are. And here we have the same question. Then she asks or wonders, is it because she's suddenly become unattractive? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. And then another one, since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Clearly she's puzzled about what happens. One of the things that's going on here is caesura. This device splits our lines of iambic pentameter, and we've got two of them right here. Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? The split right here divides the line in half. Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? It's also a kind of funny thing because this line is not as iambically perfect as others, but it's a moment when she is particularly confused, so the near breakdown in the rhythm is also pretty notable. I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Again, we have a break between these two, the first half and the second half. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. The other thing is there's a feminine ending on both of these, so we end up with almost more beats than we need to have, or than normally fit into a line of iambic pentameter. But again, the meter being disrupted a little bit shows us that she is disrupted. And of course, we have another caesura right here. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. So we have a break in each of these lines, and these breaks set up tension. In fact, this last line, in earnest, shall I say, she is interrupted by Lysander. So we have actually a third example of caesura filing in the very same passage. The other thing, of course, is anaphora. Anaphora is the repetition of a phrase. So we've got it right here. Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? We have that repetition there and again here. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. These repetitions show us Hermia's rhetorical strength. She's making strong statements. She's using rhetorical devices to make her point that she doesn't understand why she is being mistreated in this moment. Eventually, happily, things all work out okay, though.